Hi everyone! Hi! Tell me guys, do you think you've done well last year or you've not done well? No. Bullshit. I don't hold strategy plans for teams that don't do well. I don't come here and spend my effort and energy to talk to teams who don't do well. You know what I do to teams who don't do well? You don't know? You've forgotten? We haven't been interacting too much? If you think that you haven't done well, you're a bunch of jokers. And I'm seriously worried as to why I've come here. I have come here to tell you that you've done extremely well. And I think you all deserve a huge round of applause. From me too. But you know what? I understand the sentiments of the guy who said no. Because this is the most competitive industry, the most competitive environment in the world. There is no competition like there is in telecom in India. And so whenever you look at a picture of your performance, there is always some reason to believe that you've not done well, and there is always some reason to believe that you have done well. You have to decide what you believe in. So I'm here to talk to you about belief. I'm here to say that I believe, which is why I'm here. The fact is, there are lots of things which have happened exceedingly well. And there are lots of things which haven't happened well. And oh, by the way, that happens every year. The question is, how well is well? And is it well enough? There is only one or two parameters that you need to look at. Parameter number one, what is it that you're capable of? What is your potential? And parameter number two, what is it that the market is capable of and what is its potential? So have you done well to your potential? Yes, you have. But is it well enough? No. And so in a sense, while I was scolding that fellow who said no, he's right. Because he probably looks at his own potential and says, I can do better. And then there is a market, which is crazy, which is full of people who don't use mobile phones, but at the same time, full of competition who's trying to get them to use their mobile phone or their mobile service. I think, how we do in the year to come is not going to depend on the year that went by. That's my bet. I think it is going to depend on what you believe. And quite frankly, if you believe that this is all you're capable of, quite frankly, this is all you will do. But if you believe that the year to come has bloody nothing to do with the year that went by, then you will do dramatically better. So do you believe you're capable of more? Yes. Well, that's about 22.4% of people who believe they're capable of more. And the other 77.6 don't. Do you believe you're capable of more? Yes! That sounds better. Now we can talk. Because the whole presentation that I'm about to make to you is about belief. You're at 99 degrees, water's hot. Have any of you touched water at 99 degrees? No one? At 99 degrees, water is very hot. But you know what? It's not hot enough. And that's the only point. That's the point I was trying to make. Have you done well? Of course you've done well. Have you done well enough? It's probably at 1 degree. Think about it. At 99 degrees, water is very hot. But it's not hot enough. Because at 100 degrees, it boils. And when it boils, it produces steam. And when it produces steam, you get so much of power that you can move a whole train. It's that 1 degree which makes a difference. It's that 1 degree that we have to believe that we can do. It's that 1 degree which when we do, we can create magic which can turn this entire unit into a juggernaut of performance which can cream the competition. It's that 1 degree. You think about it. whether you can do that 1 degree or not. Because the margin of victory in this kind of competitive environment is very, very, very small. We had these circle awards, and in most cases, the difference between the first and the second was 1 decimal point. So the margins are becoming tighter, very tight. And so, all that's going to make a difference is that 1 degree. But by going that 1 degree, like we saw in the example of hot water and steam, you create that magic. And you have to fight. You have to sometimes fight more than once, but sometimes you have to fight again and again and again. In telecom, how many times do we have to fight? What do you guys think? Every day. Every day. Before I get to that, I want to ask you a question. Tell me, when you brush your teeth, what do you look at? Mirror? Yeah, in the mirror, what do you look at? At your smile. Ah, yes. You know what? When you brush your teeth, everyone in this room, and including myself most of the time, we look at our teeth. We are very worried whether that teeth is getting cleaned or not. I'll tell you a little thing to do, which you can do every day of your life. Don't look at your teeth. Don't worry about them. They'll get cleaned. You've been brushing your teeth every day, I presume, most of the time. You're all very practiced. The skill of brushing your teeth is very good. Don't look at your teeth. Look at your eyes. Look into your eyes. Look into your eyes and tell yourself that you believe. You believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, then that 1 extra degree happens automatically. All that matters is whether you believe in yourself. Because only then will you have the energy, the courage to go that 1 extra degree. Because it's not that if you say to yourself, I believe, and you go out, the world will immediately come and say, oh, you believe, so I believe. It doesn't happen that way. The world is going to come and attack you. We are here in a competitive world. And in that competitive world, we have to learn to believe in ourselves, whether anyone else believes in us or not. And when we do that, then you have the energy. And then it won't matter to you whether anyone else believes or not. Because if anyone else doesn't believe, your gumption, your courage will be such that you will make that person believe. Then I want to read you a poem. I want to read you a poem which will describe to you what your life will be for this coming year. Because I don't want to make any promises of peace and calm and fun. At the end of the day, the fun will be when you enjoy the fire. The peace will be when you're at peace with fire all around you. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult. So I want to read you this poem. It's called Fire and Hope. And this is, I promise you, the life that you're going to lead. But whether it's going to be precise the life you will lead, and whether that hope will come with the fire, will depend on whether you believe. So I want you all to close your eyes and listen to this poem. Listen carefully. I woke up today surrounded by fire, surrounded by alarm bells screaming that it's dire, surrounded by anger, distrust and rage. I woke up today with a war to wage. I woke up today and wondered aloud, is this an opportunity to stand out in the crowd? I woke up today surrounded by hope, surrounded by the courage to run up the slope, surrounded by gumption to attempt and dare. I woke up with the confidence to continue to care. I woke up today surrounded by light. I suddenly had the energy to face every fight. I woke up today surrounded by myself, surrounded by my truth and shunning all pelf, surrounded by my soul and its positive stance. I woke up with the insight to take a new chance. I woke up today surrounded by such love, surely a blessing from the heavens above.